You are live.
Okay. Good morning. Welcome to the April 10th, 2025 Subdivision Committee hearing. Mendocino County Subdivision Committee meetings will be conducted in person at 860 North Bush Street, Ukiah. Meetings are live streamed and available for viewing on the Mendocino County YouTube page. The public may participate digitally in meetings by sending comments to pbscommissions@mendocinocounty.org or orally via telecommand in lieu of personal attendance. All public comment will be made available to the committee, staff, and the general public as they are received and processed by staff and can be viewed as attachments to this meeting agenda on our website. Let's jump into it. Item 1, roll call. I'm Dirk Larson, Planning and Building Services.
Melissa Hernandez from Environmental Health.
Alex Sequeira, Transportation.
Good morning, Alex. On to item 2, Subdivision Committee. Any admin matters?
None today.
Okay. Moving on, boundary line adjustments. Let's start off with item 3A. This is case number B, 2025-0001. The owner is Kenneth and Linda Morales. The agent is Tony Surace. This is a request, boundary line adjustment request to reconfigure the boundaries between 4 existing lots. Lot 1 will decrease to 300 acres. Lot 2 will increase to 220 acres. Lot 3 will increase to 160 acres, and Lot 4 will decrease to 90 acres. This is located 6.8 miles northeast of Willits on the north side of String Creek Road, 4.7 miles north of its intersection with Hurst Willits Road at 7980 Hurst Willits Road. Staff planners Russ Ford. Do we have anybody here?
I'm Tony Surace.
Hi, Tony.
Hi.
How are you?
Nice to meet you.
Do you have anything you want to add?
No, I just think it makes sense from the point of view that we're using the creek as a natural geographic boundary between the properties.
Okay.
And it makes sense for how it's
Sure.
situated out there.
Okay. Now let's move it on to responsible agencies for any comments you may have.
No comment.
EH, no comment. How about you, Alex?
No comment.
Okay, no comment from planning and building. Can I entertain a motion?
I make a motion to approve boundary line adjustment 2025-0001 with standard conditions.
Second?
I second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay,
Thank you.
passes unanimously. Thanks for coming in.
Well, I've got another one further down the
Oh,
list
you
here,
do? Okay,
which is number
all right.
3E.
Okay, we'll get to it. Moving on to item 3B, case number B, 2025-0004. The owner is JK Ranch LLC. The agent is Ron Franz. Excuse me. A request boundary line adjustment to reconfigure the boundaries between 2 existing lots. Lot 1 will decrease to 230 acres, and Lot 2 will increase to 426 acres. It's located 3.8 miles southeast of Hopland on the east side of Old Toll Road, 2.15 miles south of its intersection with State Route 175 at 16500 Old Toll Road. Staff planners Russ Ford. Do we have anybody here? The owner or agent? Doesn't look like it. Okay, with that, I'll turn it over to the agencies for any comment you may have. EH?
No comment.
Okay. Alex?
No comment.
All right, with that, planning and building has no comments or concerns. Can I entertain a motion?
I make a motion to approve boundary line -2025-0004 with standard conditions.
I second that.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Did I hear an aye from DOT?
I think so.
Okay, all right, that project passes unanimously. Okay, moving on to item 3C, case number B, 2025-0005. The owner applicant is McDowell Valley Farming, LLC. The agent's Ron Franz. This is a request to reconfigure the boundaries between 2 lots and align the boundary to an existing road. Lot 1 will increase to 122 acres, and Lot 2 will decrease to 114 acres. It's located 3 miles east of Hopland on the south side of State Route 175, opposite its intersection with Nokomis Road. It's located at 3811 Highway 175 in Hopland. Staff planner is Russ Ford. Is there anybody here representing this project? No,
That I
doesn't look like it. Okay, with that, any comments? DOT or EH?
No comment.
Okay, Alex?
No
Okay.
comment.
No, none from planning. So with that, can I entertain a motion?
I make a motion to approve boundary line 2025-0005 with standard conditions.
I second that.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, thank you. Moving on, item 3D. This is boundary line adjustment B 2025-0007. The owner is Friends of Liberty LLC. This is a request to reconfigure the boundaries between 4 existing lots. Lot 1 will increase to 6.95 acres. Lot 2 will decrease to 1.26 acres. Lot 3 will increase to 1.26. And Lot 4 will decrease to 12.37 acres. It's located immediately north of the city of Ukiah at the terminus of Masonite Road, located at 1307 Masonite Road here in Ukiah. Do we have anybody here for this project? I don't see anybody. Okay, turning it over to the agencies for any comment.
I really don't have a comment. It's more of when I was looking at lot 1 on the map, it looked like it was north, but 29 looks like it was actually east on the one map planner.
Do you have that map up by Russ by any chance?
So this is Liberty, right?
Yeah, Ross Liberty.
Yeah, so they've done a ton of boundary line adjustments there.
That's I'm like,
Oh, yeah, so they probably haven't updated the last one or something on the parcel map?
Yeah, so
potentially.
I did the best I could to try to update the case maps to reflect the current configuration.
So odds are this is the most current map, and the one on one map planner is probably wrong.
Correct, one
Okay.
map would be out of date. So I would go by this and then the case maps that were in the referral packet.
Mhm.
Because I think, I went back and I did the research because there were several BLAs that were approved but never finished. And
Oh, okay.
So they didn't end up changing anything. So I think that Ron's map is correct.
Yeah, I think they've done several before this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, there looked like there was a lot.
Yeah.
There's
yeah.
nothing for me to be like concerned about, so it's still
Okay.
generally just no comment. I just noticed that kind of discrepancy on the
Okay,
maps.
just some clarification. Alex, do you have any comments?
No comments from transportation.
All right, no comments from planning and building. Can I entertain a motion?
I make a motion to approve boundary line adjustment 2025-0007 with standard conditions.
I second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, project is approved. Moving on to item 3E. This is case number 2025-0008. The owner applicant is Jordan Kelso. The agent is Tony Serace. This is a request to reconfigure the boundary between 2 existing lots. Lot 1 will increase to 1.05 acres. Lot 2 will decrease to 1.16 acres. It's located 1.14 miles southeast of Laytonville on the south side of Lakeside Drive, 0.2 miles west of its intersection with Branscombe Road, located at 1411 and 1431 Lakeside Drive, Laytonville. Do we have anybody here for this project? I don't see anybody. Any comments from EH or DOT?
Yeah, this is the one that I would like to request a revised map for the
Okay.
tenant map so that the septic is on there, so that I could ensure that the setbacks are being maintained from the property, the new property line.
Okay, we just had the agent here. Where'd he go?
Is that him?
Yeah, this is Tony.
Oh,
Um,
oh yeah.
Maybe we wait to see if he comes back in. Should I jump ahead, Russ? Is that okay? And then come back to this one, or we
I-
can approve it and just talk to him about the condition?
Yeah, I don't think that's a significant condition to
Okay.
add, so we, as long as he's aware of it.
Sure, okay. Any comments from you, Alex?
No comments from me.
Okay, no comments from planning and building. Can I entertain a motion?
I make a motion to approve the boundary line adjustment 2025-0008 with special condition.
Which is the revised
The
tentative
revised
map
tentative map.
showing the location of the leach field and setbacks.
Yes. Sorry.
I second that.
Favor?
Aye.
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 The project is approved unanimously. On to item 3F. Boundary line adjustment project 2025-0009. The owner is Butler Gulch LLC. The agent is Richard Wise. This is a request to reconfigure the boundaries between two existing lots. Lot 1 will increase to 0.17 acres, and Lot 2 will decrease to 0.46 acres. It's located in the community of Leggett on the west side of Drive-Through Tree Road, 0.2 miles south of its intersection with State Route 1, located at 67674 and 67672 Highway 271 in Leggett. Do we have anybody here for this one? I'm not seeing anyone. Any comments from EH or DOT?
No comment.
Okay, how about?
No comment.
Okay, thank you. Entertain a motion?
So on this one,
Yeah.
I was recommending a couple of special conditions because the new line is gonna cut right through an existing building, which
Okay.
they plan to demo. I just wanted to make sure that that was done before we approved the boundary line adjustment. So I was recommending special condition 7, which says the new property line shall meet all required setbacks to existing structures. An updated site map demonstrating sufficient setback distance to the proposed line shall be submitted to the Department of Planning and Building Services for approval prior to recording clearance of the boundary line adjustment being granted. And special condition 8, which says that a demolition permit for the structure to be removed shall be completed and finalized prior to recording clearance of the boundary line adjustment being granted. So that should ensure that the new property line is not gonna encroach on anything.
Okay, that sounds good. We'll include that. Any comments from EH or DOT? None?
Nope, they're doing the boundary line because they need to put a new septic in.
Okay. Alex, do you have any concerns?
No comment.
Okay, can I entertain a motion?
I make a motion to approve boundary line adjustment 2025-0009 with the special conditions from planning.
Correct.
Okay,
I second that.
all right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, and then finally, the last boundary line adjustment project on our agenda today. This is case number B 2025-0010. The owner is Courtney Bailey and Chris Butler. The agent is Ron Franz. This is a request to swap about half an acre between two existing lots. Lot 1 will remain 53.88 acres, and Lot 2 will remain 2.38 acres. It's located 3 miles west of Philo on the east side of Signal Ridge Road, 1.2 miles south of its intersection with Philo Greenwood Road, located at 7041 Signal Ridge Road, Philo. Do we have anybody here for this one? I'm not seeing anyone. Any comments from EH or DOT on this?
No comment.
Okay.
No comment.
Can I entertain a motion?
I make a motion to approve boundary line adjustment 2025-0010 with standard conditions.
I second that.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, that concludes boundary line adjustments projects. Moving on, we have no minor subdivisions to discuss today. That takes us to item 5, matters from staff. Any matters, Jocelyn, we need to
None
discuss?
today.
Okay. And then finally, item number 6, adjournment. All in favor?
Can we hear mine? I missed-
We already did. No, we can talk to you.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. I make a motion to adjourn Subdivision Committee for April 10th, 2025.
Okay.
I second that.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thanks, you guys.
Thank you.
There you go.
We have a couple pre-applications after this, right?
You.
We have a
Yeah.
couple of pre-apps. I'm not sure